Well. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody else out in the world. I am David Squeeze Annakie, the good-looking guy right here on this show, and of course, Ali. And of course, my attorney Adam Handler, the top personal injury attorney, is here for the show called Cruising with the Case Handler, and the Case Handler happens to be him. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Adam Handler, what's up? Wagwan, my dudes.
Hey, Wagwan, man. How you doing? Thursday. We're almost there. The week's almost over. And at least it's not as cold as it was. It was so cold early this week. It was crazy.
Oh, it was 16 degrees,
Freezing. And I was looking, at whenever I get cold and depressed, I always look to see what it is in Montego Bay. And, today is going to be 82 and sunny. So, anybody down there right now is probably really loving the temperature out. It's like a perfect temperature, but I digress. Again, of course, my name is Adam Handler. I'm your case handler. I am the most celebrated personal injury attorney on this radio station, the longest running attorney on this radio station. I'd like to think it's for a very good reason. And the best reason I can think of is because I'm really good at what I do. And what I do is get you and your family the most money possible. If God forbid you're in an accident, if God forbid disaster strikes, you hire me and we strike back. I've been very successful over the years in handling all types of accident cases, motor vehicle cases, construction cases, slip and fall cases, malpractice cases. And this, of course, is regardless of your immigration status, Squeeze. You and I have been doing this show for many, many, many years, and your endorsement means the world to me. But, ladies and gentlemen, I don't suggest you just take our word for it. You can certainly take our advice, but the word that you should really take are those individuals who, are God-fearing. They pray, they're charitable, they're kind. They never expect in a million years they get into an accident and boom, something happens. And we help them right the wrong. We help them with that one chance to get it right. And we've got testimonials everywhere. Google the case handler, check out my reviews, go on Facebook, go on Instagram, go to the case handler. You'll see with your own very eyes, real people with real problems and of course, real solutions. I'll give out my phone number a couple of times just so you have it. Most of you already at this point have it. But it's always good for those new listeners. Squeeze always says that, what is it? Every 15 minutes?
Yeah, because think about it logically, and that's according to the Arbitron ratings. No one really is going to be sitting there and listening to a radio show for an hour, or even a half an hour, because they're driving, they're getting out of the car, they're going on with their lives. So every 15 minutes on average, people are actually catching us, which is good, which is very, very good, So people wonder why we have repetitions. It's because of that. It's ingenious right here. That's the reason why Adam and I were on every day, different times, every day, different times.
We're consistent.
Very consistent, no matter what. Even when we're not live, we have, they used to call it cassettes. We have cassettes and 8-track tapes.
Right. Well, Squeeze, the most important part of this show, although I love hanging out with you, even if it's virtually, is just to let people know that I'm out there. Let them know who I am, what I do, and how I do it. And if you want the best possible attorney fighting for you and your family, I suggest you take down this number. My phone number is 844-774-3529. Again, 844-774-3529. I actually picked up like 100 Instagram followers this week, Squeeze, just because people are really digging the content we put out there. So if you're on social media, again, I respectfully ask you, join the community, join the case handler. I don't want to call it the movement. That's a little too powerful, but join the case handler community, and go on Instagram and Facebook, the case handler. Everybody listens to this show. They know what to do if they're in an accident. Here's what one gentleman just said the other day, Squeeze. This is after we handed it.
Let's run a lot of testimonies today, man.
Yeah, of course. Why not? I love them. And we run these testimonies because, again, these are the people you truly should be listening to. These are the individuals that you should say,
testimonial
hey,
Thursdays and
what
testimonial Tuesdays and testimonial Thursdays. It's going to happen.
All right, here we go. Check out this guy. He just picked up $1 million settlement check. $1 million.
US dollars.
Adam Angelo, Matthew Goodstein is the best. He's my greatest lawyer. I love what he do for me. I get a big lick and then fix it.
Get a big lick.
I love what you do for me, Mr. Matthew and Mr. Adam. Thank you for my sacrament. Okay.
Not a man of many words, but you can tell it's heartfelt. You know, we had a serious case, a $1 million settlement. This is Angie, $225,000.
Well, hold on, Adam. You know,
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
now, I mean, I like the genuine attitude that came out of that gentleman. He said he got a big lick and you fix it. And ladies and gentlemen, what it is that this client of Adam Handler and his team is saying is that he picked up $1 million settlement, and it's not that $1 million is going to fix the hurt that he got, but it appeased him so much that he was so happy. Because can you imagine if he had gone to another attorney and did not get $1 million?
And that was the maximum amount. I mean, we fought for years. We walked away from $970,000 just because there was $30,000 more that we felt he was entitled to. And that's why we say one chance, one choice, one case handler.
And that's what separates you and your team, Adam Handler, from all the other attorneys on the station, on television, in the newspaper, on billboards, or chasing ambulances. That is what separates Adam Handler from every attorney out there where personal injury is concerned. And that's the reason why the community, the Caribbean community, endorses Adam Handler. Once again, the most important thing you can take away from this show is not just listening to the testimonies, but the phone number. You may not need it now, but you may need it in the future. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. You may proceed, Mr. Handler.
And while I don't know if you saw, there was an article. I'll pull it up. We'll talk about it tomorrow. There was a huge sting for some of these ambulance chasers, individuals that were coming up to people at the scene of the accident, illegally obtaining police information, and then the doctors got arrested too because they were fraudulently billing the insurance company. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe we don't talk about this enough. If you have a case and you got your lawyer or you got your doctor from somebody contacting you, you have got a very big problem. I'm just telling you this right now. And I think anybody out there listening to this show can attest, even if they were an offender bender, as soon as that accident happens, you find all these people are coming up to you at the scene, in the emergency room, the tow truck guys, the nurses, the runners, handing you business cards as quote unquote legal consultants. It is the biggest mistake you can ever make to engage these individuals whatsoever. It's illegal. It's unethical. These people stand to be arrested. Your case stands to be tossed out of court. It's just not worth it. If you want it done the correct way and you want it done the correct way right away, there's one chance to get it right. One choice of attorney, and of course, one case handler. This is Angie. She picked up $225,000 walking back from a concert in Queens.
And hi. Just want to co-sign 1,000% endorse the case handler. The case handler is the real deal. The case handler is where you get things done. The case handler, you will always get results. I 1,000, 1,000,000, trillion times endorse the case handler.
Wow.
You get compassion. You get reality. You get this thing straight. You 1,000, 1,000, million, trillion times will get results with the case handlers. I thoroughly endorse this family. Bye.
Okay, beautiful. Well said, well put.
That's it, man.
True
It's what it's all about. It's really what it's all about.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, the show is called Cruising with the Case Handler. It's where I am speaking with a personal injury attorney, but not just any personal injury attorney, the top personal injury attorney in the country. However, he's covering New Jersey and New York. Although if you get hurt elsewhere, he's got the links, he's got the connection, he's got the wherewithal to actually point you the right direction in those respective states. And of course, this show has grown tremendously where this radio station is concerned. Adam has been on quite a few of the shows on the station, and is the longest running attorney consistently on the radio station.
Since September of 2005.
Period. Consistently. Period. And
I couldn't even grow a mustache when I first started this show.
I remember that.
Now I still can't.
Yeah, I remember when you were, man, I don't want to go back there. When we were in the other space, you know.
Yeah. I was wearing like cheap suits, you know. I was working for somebody else, you know. And now I started my own practice many years ago. We've literally lit the personal injury world on fire. Over $140 million for my clients. Now I got nicer suits, you know. It's same guy, but nicer suits, I guess, right?
Yeah, I have seen this man grow. I mean, we'll hand it back to Kevin shortly, but I've seen this man grown immensely and tremendously, ladies and gentlemen. Grown from, you know, building his relationship not just with his firm and you, the people, but with his family. Right now, we're watching this, and he's got a picture in the background with a lovely lady in his arms. Okay, not just the Bob Marley picture on the right.
That's my little one. That's true.
Yeah. Built his family, grown tremendously, got to know a lot of you out there, and helped a lot of you when you were in an accident. Adam Handler is truly the attorney for this radio station, a personal injury attorney. And I want everyone to have his phone number, 844-774-3529. He's grown with the Link Up team. He's grown with the Roots. He's grown with everybody out there. And that's what family is all about.
And speaking of family, you know, the 93.5 FM family is really my family. You are the community that's embraced me. I'm the community. I've certainly braced the community back. And to close off, I'll play I think this is your all-time favorite testimonial. I know you love this one. It's only 30 seconds, and then we'll kick it back.
Good morning. Good morning. Today is a beautiful day. I would love to tell you guys about Adam. He is the absolute best. I didn't have to call him. I didn't have to text him. Anything important in the case, he reached out to me before I could even think of it. He's very informative. He's on top of everything. His team is amazing, and I appreciate him wholeheartedly. If you guys know what's best for you, go to Adam.
Wow.
That's it.
Sultry, articulate, she enunciates, she pronounces. She's just right on point with everything about you and your team, Adam Handler.
Yep.
Listen, man.
It's all good. I'm actually going to text her now to say good morning. You know, once you get the check, the relationship isn't over. I always say to my clients, I'm your lawyer for life, and it's all good. Squeeze. Listen, accidents are terrible, but you know, good can come out of it. Trust me, I've seen it 140 million times. So I hope you never need to call my number, but God forbid you do. You know, link me up, Adam Handler, your case handler.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the number is 844-774-3529. Prior results through that guarantee similar outcome, but you don't need to go anywhere else except Adam Handler over at Pollock, Isaac, and Lesico. They are your team. So make sure to reach out to them. 844-PPID-LAW. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to kick it back to, of course, Master Control if you are listening to the radio. And Adam, thank you so much again for
doing it, brother.
We'll catch up soon. Ladies and gentlemen, have yourself an amazing day.